Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Weir, and I gotta tell you, I love life. But when I'm not being a husband, a father, a grandfather, an author, or a practicing chiropractor, I'm the host of the television show Loving Life with Dr. Tim Weir. I love to cook. I love to travel. I like to spend time with people who do what they love and love what they do. Join me and Elvis for the next 30 minutes as we help you discover how to love life. Raleigh, North Carolina is the home to many things. You know it from the capital of North Carolina. It's actually the headquarters of Bath and Body Works, and it's the home of the North Carolina Chiropractic Association. And I'm with R.J. Weber, the executive director of the North Carolina Chiropractic Association. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks so much for having me.
I want to talk a little bit about chiropractic. You know, I love chiropractic. And the basis behind chiropractic. And of course that is that bones misalign, cause nerve pressure, and can lead to all kinds of diseases. For the average person though, what does that mean?
Well, chiropractic is basically just realigning your spine so that you feel more healthy in general. It's all about wellness. It's wellness care. We believe that just normal, everyday chiropractic adjustments, will help keep your body well without having to take prescription drugs and, avoid surgeries and that kind of thing.
Right.
So
which is, really important because we look at healthcare costs, and so many times people wait until they've got whatever they're going to get, and then it costs a lot of money. And I think there are studies that show, listen, chiropractic care can help even prevent some of that stuff. Is that true?
It is true. It is true. One of the things is only about 10% at max of the population, 10% of the population access chiropractic care. A lot of people just don't know what it is.
Right.
And there's a lot of misconceptions out there about it. And there are a lot of studies coming out, especially right now, that just prove the cost effectiveness of chiropractic care. If you are to undergo weekly or regular chiropractic treatment, you avoid having to get on expensive drugs. You avoid having to go through expensive MRIs. And we believe that greater access to chiropractic care, whether it be through better insurance coverage or just better publicity, et cetera, and just more knowledge and education about what chiropractic is. Chiropractors go through 4 years of chiropractic school after undergrad, just in a similar fashion as medical doctors do. And a lot of people think that chiropractors aren't real doctors or they're not physicians. Well, that's a fallacy. And so, that's something that we're trying to change. And we want more of the public to be able to access chiropractic. And we truly think that, that'll help our nation's healthcare spending problems.
And the fact is, if you go into a chiropractor and he says, okay, you got this really big problem, that it is not in the scope of chiropractic because chiropractic doesn't help everything. They refer you to somebody who can.
Exactly. That's another fallacy that's out there too, that there might be a few bad apples out there who say, I can cure cancer or I can save the world.
Right.
Well, that's not the truth. I mean, the truth is that
well, that's what I said.
The truth is that, mainly, especially for these new studies that are coming out, it's, for back pain, for neck pain, and for headaches. Those are the proven things. And there's other things too. But those have been proven lately that, that's what we can help. And it's our patients are satisfied. It's so safe. There's fallacies out there that, that it's not a safe form of treatment. It's very safe. It's almost, I can't remember the exact statistic off my head, but it's something like you're 10 times more likely to get struck by lightning than you were to ever be hurt in any form or fashion from a chiropractic adjustment. So.
I'm amazed by people who say to me, I'm kind of afraid to do this. Mm-hmm. And they're popping pills that are known to cause liver damage and kidney damage and all that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, boy, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, prescription drugs is one of the largest killers of, is one of the largest killers out there. It really is. And, and they're expensive. So it's just, chiropractors believe that a drug-free lifestyle is the best form lifestyle. Yeah. Stay well, be active, eat healthy, that kind of stuff, as opposed to just being drugged up all the time. I mean, it really is a growing problem.
So listen, if you've thought about going to a chiropractor, you just don't know what to do, go to their website, look up some information on chiropractic, find out how safe, how effective, how good it is for you. So Jeff, when we talk about clothes,
Right.
you know, people can go out and buy cheap clothes,
Very true.
but they just don't last.
I do not.
And you know, I've found you buy this cheap stuff and you wash it or something, and the collars are curled up and all that kind of stuff. So you've got incredible clothes. I love this store, by the way. I
Thank
just
you.
want you to know that.
All right, thank you.
Tell me a little bit about what you've got and why.
Well, what you end up getting in different manufacturers, and like you said, you kind of, I almost look at it like a car. You do end up getting what you pay for.
Right.
The materials are better. They last you longer. They just hold up better. They travel better. They don't wrinkle as much. Carry a bunch of different manufacturers, but our focus is on more quality than just price alone. So.
Well, and you know, let me take it just one step a little bit further, because somebody could spend $20 on a shirt,
Right.
and it lasts them 6 months at the most. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah, some of them.
Or they
right.
can spend $125 for a shirt, and it's going to last them probably years.
Right.
So, I mean, the math just makes more sense to do it.
Yeah, you end up
And you
being
look-
ahead.
And you look better.
Right, and feel better, more importantly.
So let's look, it's okay, can we look at some of the stuff that you've
Without
got?
a doubt.
All
I got
right.
some stuff for you.
I might even try some stuff on. Oh, yeah. So listen, just come into the mall,
Right.
come to Tickner's, down by Cheesecake Factory, that end of the mall,
Right.
and just come in and look around. You're going to show them around,
Without
aren't
a
you?
doubt. Oh, we have no problem showing you around.
Good to see you again, man.
Yeah, you too.
Here's your next relax tip. Make the last meal of the day a little bit smaller, especially with protein. Smaller amount of protein, more vegetables, maybe even a little bit of fruit. But take the protein down, because it gets in the stomach, your body has to digest it, and it's going to keep you stirred up. Smaller amount of protein at dinner, and you're going to be fine. Your relax tip, relax. Okay, so if you have a lot of stress in your life, here's one thing that I recommend: yoga. And I'm with Mary Pat Turner from Journey, the Spiritual Community Church.
Correct.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for asking.
What is yoga?
Yoga is a science, actually. And the study or science of yoga believes that if you practice certain principles, then you have certain results. So,
there,
wide open.
It's not exercise.
Part of it is exercise. Hatha yoga, which represents the asana, is the exercise part of yoga that most people are familiar with.
Okay. And then so there's breathing,
Correct.
different stances,
Postures, yes.
postures. So you're going to take us through some of those postures, is that right?
That is correct.
We're in the middle of the mall and we're doing yoga. Is this cool or what?
It is cool because the world is such a busy place
Yeah.
that yoga takes us from the outside world and allows us to, instead of multitask, to come back inside and
Yeah.
connect to who we are. So,
That is so cool. So take it really easy on me, because I'm a yoga virgin,
okay,
okay?
okay.
If you get weak stomach or anything like that, or get nauseated easy, you probably don't want to watch any of my yoga stances, but you're gonna take it easy, right?
We'll go slow.
Okay.
We'll go slow. And let's begin with a forward fold. So scoop the arms and lift up slowly. first begin to try to straighten the arms. Now take the right foot and behind to a lunge. And then the left foot back to plank position. Lower the knees, chest and chin to a reverse push-up. And lift the right foot up, toe is down to help you with the balance. Pivot back towards the front of the mat. Bend your back knee. Inhale, open the chest, exhale, fold over the front leg.
I'm amazed by people through the years who have talked to me and told me, I'm concerned about my life and I'm not in the will of God. That's a common thing that you hear. And you know, I began to realize that the will of God, your design in life or what your plan in life is much like that in a GPS on your car. Have you ever been in your car and had the GPS going and your goal is, for example, to go to the beach? And so you've got it plugged in here, I want to go to the beach. And for some reason or another, you make a wrong turn. That GPS comes in immediately and says, you made a wrong turn. If you'll make a right at the next intersection, turn around, you'll be back on course. It's exactly how it is in life. Whatever your destination is in life, regardless of the turns that you make, there's a GPS that's guiding your life. All you have to do is simply listen. Just take time every day and listen to the GPS that's going on inside your brain. Listen, we get so concerned that God has this specific little thing planned out for us, and if we don't hit that right on, God's mad at us. God's not mad at you. You have got an incredible life ahead of you. Get into the GPS. Listen to good things. Make quiet time for yourself. Get alone. Just listen to the still small voice that's inside you. That's your GPS. Begin to ask questions every single day. What should I do today? Who can I talk to today? Is there somebody out here? Is there somebody that I'm going to meet today that might have a piece in the puzzle of my GPS getting to me to where I want to be? Remember, it's not the destination that you have to worry about. It's this journey. Enjoy the journey. The destination is going to take care of itself. Believe me, you're going to get there with the help of your GPS. Okay, we've had men's clothing at Tickner's. Next, pretty close to Tickner's is Bevello.
Yeah.
Bevello means
love. It's a combination of Bella and love put together, and we got Bevello.
my granddaughter's name is Bella.
Perfect.
Oh my God. So you got all kinds of clothes for women.
We do. We have middle schoolers all the way to young professionals that shop in our store.
Wow. I'm going to try not to let my wife know about this store because it sounds dangerous. So you got shoes, clothes, everything.
Accessories, handbags, anything giftables. We have candy. We have anything you could think of.
And the store is growing, you told me.
We opened our first store in Cameron Village in 2009, and since we have grown to 13 stores right now. We just opened one up in Houston. We're opening 2 more in Texas this year, and we're growing from Virginia, South Carolina, and Georgia.
That is awesome.
We're trying to go national.
I love it. Success breeds success. That's just the way it is. If somebody's successful,
Yep.
it's going to grow.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, looking for some good clothes? Come here. One of my favorite places to eat in Raleigh is Conky House of Steaks. Absolutely incredible. It's the food they cook right at your table, you know, and chop stuff up. Let's go. We're at Conky. I'm actually with Tom. Tom, you've been here 25 years?
25 years, that's correct.
Wow.
Long time. Seen kids grow up, move out, get in trouble.
So we classify this food as what kind of?
This is a Japanese steakhouse, so we serve the traditional hibachi teppanyaki food in the back. And then we have our sushi bar over here.
This is awesome
So-
what you've done here, by the way.
We added an elevator. That sort of prompted our remodel because all the big restaurants over here, Cheesecake Factory, Chang's, they're all upstairs. Everyone
Right.
thinks this restaurant row over there, so we sort of put a front entrance up there, built an elevator
Yeah.
so it comes right down.
Notice a big difference with that?
Yes, yes. And we have valet parking now, so we have all the cool
awesome.
stuff.
That's awesome.
So this is pretty much what we do over here, you know, that we're known for. So
Yeah. And it's hibachi style cooking? Is
hibachi
that what
style
we call it?
cooking.
Okay. And you know, we talked already, because we remember this one, it was 2 levels.
The
So,
2 levels were right here. It was like this, and we had a pit
Yeah.
to make it look like it was 2
Yeah.
levels. It had an upstairs bar. When they allowed us to expand in a mall entrance is when we got rid of that and put the bar over here. That was a problem. Crabtree Creek would overflow quite often
come in there.
and fill us
Yeah.
up and would shut us down. So we're much happier without it.
So this is called Kazuna roll. And
It means to share, and the chef, when he did it, he was sort of putting it together for the Japanese relief, the tsunami relief program. Over
Oh, that's
there.
cool.
So that was something that he did.
it doesn't mean I have to actually share
It
this,
doesn't
does
mean
it?
that, not necessarily. No.
Okay, thank
But-
you. It's a great place to bring a family
Absolutely.
because it's almost like you're getting meal and an entertainment at the same time.
Dinner and a show, that's our main thing. That's our bread and butter.
Hey, congratulations to Crabtree Valley Mall. 40 years. What an awesome thing to be in business for 40 years and still going. It's a gorgeous mall. If you haven't been in here a while, please come. Just go shopping. Have a good time. Great places to eat. Tickner's Clothing. Listen, these guys know their clothing, so if you need some clothes, go there. Conky. If it's been a while since you've been to Conky, brand new items on the menu, unbelievable food. You've got to give it a chance. It's entertainment plus a great meal. Bring your family here. Go to the website, www.drtimweir.com. Sign up for my Facebook page, and I'm going to be back here for our next show. Thanks for joining me today. So probably one of the first things I'm going to do is shake hands with you.
Okay.
So sometimes I do that and people look at me like,
How do you normally hold your hands and stuff?
sometimes I pick my nose.
You're super relaxed.
Yeah.
Seat, but still give you room for that thigh, so it's not a real tight blueging.
Wow.
Going out to dinner.
Bond. James Bond. I'll be right back.